Flosstube.
Hello.
Hi.
It's the Steel City Stitchers back for another episode, and we are finally all together!
Yay!
It's been so long since we've been together. I don't think all four of us have been together since our stitch day at the Madness Tatter. So this is really exciting because we're trying to get together before Erin has this baby, which she is so ready, and we are so excited. But we just wanted to make sure that we got another video out with all four of us before that happened. And but videos will not stop. It'll just be maybe a different format for a few months while she gets adjusted. So welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining us. If you're new to our channel, we are a channel that talks about cross stitch, and we're glad that you're here, and we appreciate everybody that's coming back to watch us. And we have a lot to talk about tonight because we haven't been together in a while, and I know that these girls have been stitching like crazy, so let's get right to it. First thing we're going to talk about are whips, and Erica, why don't you go ahead and lead us off?
All right. Let's see. I haven't done a lot of different things because I've been very focused on some things. I am still working on the Frosted Pumpkin Batty Bakery. I really wanted to have it done by the time we filmed tonight, and that did not happen. But I was...
Is that the one you even got a shout out?
I
can't believe that. That was so cool.
I was so excited. I'm like, what's happening right now?
Well, see,
I'm freaking out.
I think they realized that Erica is the largest Frosted Pumpkin stitchery fan on the planet. So they
Frosted Pumpkin still exists because of Erin.
Correct. She pays their mortgages. Anywho.
Yes. So I really appreciated that shout out because it made me feel very cool.
That was awesome.
And I got a lot of people liking my picture, which was really encouraging. And so I was really jazzed about it, and hopefully we'll finish it this week. That's the plan. I would like to start on another small Halloween one in the meantime, but
nice.
We'll see. I've worked a little bit, I think, since our last video on the spooky sampler on the Frosted Pumpkin.
Really good.
I'm working on the E block down there.
The E, that's new.
Yeah, the eyeballs. Then I have to just do the border, and then I'll do the witch last.
Nice.
Because she's cute, and why not? I also am working on the Frosted Pumpkin's autumn sampler, which like little tiny motifs of like autumnal things or whatever word that is. I'll show one of them when we talk about like our I guess, is it a finish? I guess technically not.
Well, it's an ongoing, right?
Yeah, I'll show it now.
We'll show it now.
Okay, so I did one of them because my child asked me to make this scarecrow. This is ridiculously small.
Oh, he's so cute.
I cannot even tell you what count this is. I haven't tried to like measure it or anything.
What would you do with it in the end? What would the plan be with that?
Well, I have 3-inch hoops.
Just admire how
that I was thinking of. Yeah, right? Just like
ornaments. Oh yeah, an ornament. That's a good idea.
So I was thinking that I would like put in some fashion to like put it in his room. We live in an old Pittsburgh house. We have like fireplaces that are no longer functional in a bunch of our different rooms. Mm-hmm. His room has a mantle.
What are you talking about? Fires that are no longer functional?
It is functional now, more so than ever. There's wine glasses in there.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put it in his room on his things. He really likes Halloween. He really likes autumn, and he wants to have like decorations in his room.
Cute.
So I finished the scarecrow, and I started on one that is going to be, you can kind of see it, a teeny tiny little pumpkin in a wheelbarrow pushed by a person. And in the pattern, the person is a girl. I said, do you want me to make it be a boy? He's gone back and forth about this, but I think, yes, we do want it to look like him.
So how are you going to make it a boy?
Well, I think in terms of like body language of the like little person, I don't have to change that. I'll just change the hair and refer to some other Frosted Pumpkin patterns that do have little boys in them, just to like get a look for the hair. And
that's cute.
If he wants a hat, I know there are some of their boys that have hats, so I'll just cannibalize other patterns and put that together for him. So that's really all I've been working on this whole time.
That's a lot.
It's not a lot though. Like,
I know, but like the Batty Bakery, you've made a lot of progress on that because honestly, there's a lot of purple in that border. Yeah. It looks really, really cool.
Thank you. I'm excited to be finished with it. Not that I don't like it. It's just one of those ones that I'd like to just be
And this was also in the Halloween magazine from Just Cross Stitch.
Yes. Last year?
No, this year.
This one is not from this year.
I thought it was.
No, Penny's Potions.
Penny's Potions,
Yes,
that's
which
right.
I also have. 'Cause
Similar.
I have it.
So if you'd like this pattern, can you buy it off their website? Or do you have to get a copy of the magazine?
I believe they just published it on their website, recently.
But if you want the Penny's Potion one, which is similar to this, you do have to get the Halloween issue of Cross Stitch magazine.
Right.
Yes. So.
Yes. Or maybe it's just the October issue.
No, because remember it's the digital one that we bought?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll find it.
Alrighty. Moving on.
Anyway.
All right. Well, great job, Erica.
Thank you.
I'm going to move.
Why don't you stay there and I'll hand you my stuff? I think
Okay,
that'll
that's
be
great.
Easier, to be completely honest.
Cool.
Okay.
Fine with that. I don't have to
As
get
long
up.
as you're cool where you are. Like,
Yeah, and if you guys just want to show it. So this first one is I've been posting this one on Instagram and it's getting a lot of love.
Wow.
It's almost done.
It's almost done. I'm
Erin,
so
this
close.
is beautiful.
Thank you. I am not thrilled with it just being that.
Okay.
So I'll show when I do my haul, I'll show you what I have planned for the corners. I have another Nordic pattern for the four corners. It'll be
nice.
You are a clever girl.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Thank you. I'm really excited. That'll be my Christmas centerpiece.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. Don't
I
really
love
too
these.
closely at the back.
I do
Is
too. I
it
really
on
like this
a placemat?
It is a placemat.
Nice.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
That's my last
That's
placemat. I'm
awesome.
gonna have to start ordering more because I keep making placemat ones.
They're great,
but-
though.
Yeah, I love that one. Okay, so then next I have my Michigan one that I started. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys are gonna have to unfold it. I'm not sure how much further I'm gonna make it on this because it's so hard to read this
Wow.
pattern. Like this pattern is ridiculously old school.
Oh, yes.
It's written on.
I'll just show you a
Yeah.
quick snippet. You won't be able to
Yeah.
get the whole page.
and you won't see the colors anyways.
It is handwritten.
But it is handwritten, like
Handwritten.
old school handwritten.
Where'd you get that?
I got it at a store in Michigan. Oh, the Rocking Horse that went out of business.
Oh.
But it's not so much the handwrittenness that's so difficult, but it's just, it's a very difficult pattern.
It's
But it
like
looks
a-
really
And
good.
I like the way
It does
the
look nice.
eye looks so far. I don't know. I'm really going to have to
It's challenging. But
pull myself together on that one. I have to decide what I want to do. And then my last one is my only other one was a finish. It's dead to me. If it falls on the ground, it's dead to me now.
She ain't picking it up at this point.
It's just going to be there forever.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm loving.
This pink was such a good choice.
That pink is an
Oh.
awesome choice.
Thank you. You know I love Caterpillar, and this one is adorable so far.
So this is Deck the Halls from Caterpillar Cross Stitch.
I think this one's going to definitely lend its way to a pillow.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
That's a good idea.
I think this is definitely shaping up to be a pillow.
And this, if you're interested in purchasing that pattern, she just, the first piece of the pattern is the Build Snowmen part. If you're interested in it, it does drop every 2 weeks, I believe, so you should have enough time to get it done before Christmas.
I did not
Right.
realize that it was going to be every 2 weeks, so I'm like, this seems like a really simple pattern for her.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, well, that makes sense, because I'm going to get another one.
She thinks you can get it done in 2 weeks. Well, we will soon find out that you cannot.
Oh,
But
no,
the
you're
next-
right. That's right. How am I going to... Well, the next one drops tomorrow.
The next, yeah.
So that's my
Stitch
goal for the weekend.
fast.
I'm stopping and I'm finishing it.
Awesome.
So that's it for me.
That
like
looks
a
great.
race to stitching and a race to baby.
Yeah, I do.
Which one will
I feel
win?
like I'm in a race with everything.
First. I know.
Ugh.
All right, Favish.
Okay.
She's stitching back here, so.
Yeah, I think it's
coming
my
along on
lap,
that,
too. All right, so I'm working on my Pennywise, which I picked back up when we had our stitch day, and I made a ton of progress on it that day, and I've made a lot of progress on it since. My biggest challenge has been the navy blue on.
But
Black.
you can't see. It's
You
like
can't see it. It's ridiculously
in-
dark.
Oh.
on the
And
inside
difficult,
here.
Wow.
but I thought that I would like despise this pattern just because the colors are all gray and kind of blah. But I'm like loving it, and every time I pick it up, I
You
can't
must be because you're getting really far.
can't
on
put
it.
it down. Yeah, so I'm excited about it. I'll be excited when it starts to kind of like look like
what it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Just
that
looks
is the
like
hardest part. Yeah.
not anything to me right
but
now.
I'm excited. The second movie came out. I haven't seen it yet, but
Really?
I saw a different one this
Yeah.
past week that I was excited about, a Rob Zombie movie, but still kind of in the horror.
So not Downtown Abbey.
No, in fact,
Downtown
the movie
Abbey.
that I just saw actually is it's the Sid Haig movie, which is my needle minder on here. So.
As an aside, when did the first It movie come out?
Last year.
Last year.
No, 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I remember
It was
coming out. Wait, it wasn't
20.
last year?
No, it was 2017.
Oh.
Because The Dark
assumed it was a
Tower
really long time ago.
and It both came out the same year.
Oh, I remember you being psyched up for Dark Tower.
Yeah, and that
She
was
hated it.
like the last. That was the last time I think I had been to the movies. Well, when we went to The Lion King, that was the last time I'd been to the movies since I went to see It, Chapter 1 in theaters, because a guy was sitting behind us and he was audibly belching the entire movie.
You're like, why do I go out in
That's-
public?
that's very charming. That's
I'm like,
very
we need a
charming.
new plague. Okay,
What did you
thanks.
do?
Well, like, of course, like, I'm not gonna like turn around and attack this guy during the movie. But like, I just vowed that I was never gonna go back again. And I'm like, Stephen King movie fans are a lot different than Stephen King book fans.
Then
And
she did go back to the movies, and we went to see The Lion King, and the lady next to me sang the entire.
That's right. You had like
she
a
sang
verse.
the entire time. She told her granddaughter was with her, and she would ask a bunch of questions, like as kids do. But instead of the grandmother being like, I'll explain all this after the movie, let's just watch and enjoy it, she was like, well, this is
At
what's
full
happening,
volume.
and this is
Full
what's happening, at full volume. I wanted to
And
strangle
then the
her.
people in front of us, the little girl was so traumatized by the scene.
Traumatized.
She was like hysterically crying. Oh my
And
gosh.
the lady next to me is like, Tanya. I'm like, get me out of here.
And like everything that you could have laughed at, she was audibly laughing out loud, not just like a like chuckle to yourself.
This is also the movie that Kristen and Aaron left
To
halfway through to.
put the deposit down on the harvest box.
Worth it. Worth every second of walking out, man.
It's like, excuse
You
us,
got
we gotta
that
go make a
box,
purchase
too.
at 7:00. Don't get in our way, we'll knock you over.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry. We both
That's
made our
funny.
deposit.
All right, Joe, do you have anything else that you're
This is
working
the
on?
only whip that I have right now. I'm not working on anything else until I finish. Well, that's a lie. I'll explain later.
Okay, great job. All right, my whips for the month. So I had really good intentions, I think, when I spoke to you guys on the last video that I was going to do this October or September acrostic challenge from 24 hours of cross stitch, and I gave it a good attempt. Let's be honest. Between
Got a lot going on.
between school and work and stuff, I haven't been stitching as much, which is a huge bummer. And I already said that tomorrow I have class until 1. I don't have to work tomorrow. I told Jason, I said, I'm going home and I'm not doing anything until 5:30 a.m. on Saturday when I have to be at work because I just want to stitch. I want to get one of my projects that I'm going to show you done, and I just want to completely just inundate myself with, I may watch Twilight. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just...
That was a random throw-in.
It's just gonna be tomorrow
I don't know.
tomorrow is my day. Okay, tomorrow's my day. Anywho, so I did fill it out. I did fill out the acrostic, and this month
yes.
it was shorter days. So I did pick some of my whips that I still have brewing, and I picked 2 new projects. One of which I started, the other one I haven't gotten to yet. But
Yes.
I'm quickly running out of time for this month. But I still did put quite a bit of time into the projects that I did have time for, and the month's not over.
Yeah, we're
So-
like only halfway through. Or more than half. Okay.
All right, so
Are you sick of red, or is it?
first one that I started working on was the
Oh, Chris.
20
Oh my
Pretty.
the
goodness.
Linen and Threads Mystery Challenge one.
Is it driving you crazy on that extra
Yes,
fabric?
it's very hard to roll up, and I need some of those peels that you have that I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
order some. But anyway, I worked on this is month 5, I believe.
Wow.
And this panel is taking me quite a while, as you can see. I mean, it's pretty It's pretty
Does
detailed.
it work down?
Yes.
How much more of that thread do you have? You have enough?
I have a lot. I mean, I bought an entire hank of silk thread from Silks for You off of Etsy. So I have a lot of thread. Plus, I've been putting DMC, I think it's 3685 or 3865. I can't remember what the number is. But some of these bands are just solid blue. So I'm trying to break up the variegation a little bit. Also because I'm just nervous that I'm going to run out of thread. So
when you're doing the variegation like that, you're having to fully cross.
I don't, because it's so variegated that I really don't think it matters. And I don't care if it's not perfectly variegated.
It looks so good.
It looks amazing.
Thank you. I just have to be careful, of course, about carrying threads from one motif to the next or over any white space because it is such a light fabric and this fabric or the thread will show through. So that's a little bit more time consuming. I'm not able to just stitch to stitch and go the whole way across. Like I have to finish, one thing and then I've got to cut it off and start the thread again. So, But anyway, it's coming along.
It's lovely. What will you do with it when it's done?
Jay wants to hang it in our bedroom, like on our mantle. Because we took our TV down. So, and our bedroom's kind of like creams and gold colors. So he thinks the blue
would
look really pretty in there. But I said,
nice. I love when the husbands are like, we should hang that piece in the house.
I know, he told me the other day, he's like, we don't have enough of your cross stitch hanging around. I'm like, we have none of my cross stitch hanging around, so. Marry me again. But anyway, I did 539 stitches on that project this month.
Wow.
All right. The next one that I started working on was Stars Bright, which is by Lindy Stitches. You guys have seen it. You love it. You know it. You want it. And I'm doing this one on fabric that I had dyed myself, which I showed you guys before.
How did you dye it? What did you use?
I used Rit dye, and I boiled it, and
That color is perfect.
It's so even.
I baked it.
I really like it.
But that's how far I've gotten. Not very far at all, but I like it a lot. And I'm using my own color conversion for some of the colors. I'm using all DMC, but there are some colors I didn't have. So I used that really handy converter that you gave us.
Now,
and,
did you dye
converted
this
those colors.
fabric
For it?
for the,
Yeah. Yes, I did.
So you were trying to get to
Yes.
that color.
Yes.
It's like exact.
And the color that I bought was Rit dye, and I think it was called, I think it's turquoise.
Turquoise, I was with you, I think.
So, I mean, of course, you can bake it longer or less if you want to make it
Stick
darker.
something on that color now. That color is so pretty.
I did dye the thread too. So I
Did
took white thread
Oh my god.
and I just threw it in the dye and I baked it as well. So I do have thread that's the exact color of that fabric that I'll use for something. But it was really fun. So anyway, that's that one. And I did only 178 stitches on that one this month so far.
Hey, it's pretty good.
The one project that I wanted to show that I didn't put a lot of stitches in, but I'm still working on Caterpillar Cross Stitch Hello Pumpkin, which Erin will show you the finished product here when we get to our finishes.
Very nice.
But I'm making progress.
I like the fabric choice you have there.
Thank you.
Color is
This
nice.
one is, so this is the other piece of fabric. I remember the Barbara Anna design I did for my mom, Long May She Wave.
Yes.
Here's two.
I can't remember what the color is, but this is the exact same fabric. It's just the other piece. Because I bought way too much fabric.
It's always the
Hey,
hard.
it's nice to have spare.
Yeah. The other one I worked on is a kayak piece. I don't have a picture of what it looks like because it's just the pattern, but I bought it off of Etsy. But this will be a circle, and it's a combination of blue and black, and it's going to be like a nighttime scene of a guy kayaking.
Cool.
On like a little,
Like a silhouette of a guy kayaking.
Yeah.
Did you start it? Let me see.
Wow, look at that.
but it's full coverage, so it's taking me a while.
It's very nice.
All right.
Yay.
Next one is my Deck the Halls pattern from Caterpillar.
And her fabric choice is amazing.
And here it is.
I love it.
Ugh. So,
Where did you get this fabric?
I got this fabric off of fabricflare.com.
Oh.
And if you're interested in any type of patterned fabric, that's the place to go. It's not super expensive. If you recall my Halloween spooky sampler that, like Erica is doing, I'm doing that one on the fabric with the cobwebs on it.
Yes.
Also bought from Fabric Flare. I know some people have bought too. It looks like barn wood. You know, so depending on your pattern, you can jazz it up a little bit. I was a little worried about how this would look, but now I'm loving it. Like, now that I'm actually stitching on it, I'm pretty excited. So this is definitely one that I want to finish my letters tomorrow to be ready, because the release is tomorrow for the second part of the pattern.
I think that...
Ooh, which really means midnight, or like tonight before midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That's right.
I think you both chose really nice fabrics for that pattern.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They're like
totally different.
Yeah, very different, but they both work really well.
And again, if you do a pillow on yours, I may do a pillow on mine, and
it will lend itself well to a pillow.
I think so too. And we can send it. We can send them away if we need to. I have a lady.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I have a lady. I know.
I have a girl.
I want to do that because I want it to be a present for, I think, one of Jonathan's kids. So.
Nice. The last one that I worked on, which I'm kind of psyched about this one, I've wanted to do a beaded kit. And some of the ladies that were at our stitch day at the Mattis Hatter, they were doing fully beaded cross stitch projects, which they were really, really intense and
incredible.
They were.
I feel like I would buy one and then I would lose all the beads and it would just be a disaster, or I wouldn't finish it. So I thought maybe I haven't done a mill hill kit ever.
Yeah, me.
And a lot of people do. And I said, well, what the heck? They're like $12 on 1, 2, 3 stitch. I'm just going to buy a mill hill kit. So the one that I bought, it's actually a really old pattern. It's from 2005, mill hill 2005. But let me take it out of the package. Sorry, crinkle.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Crinkly, crinkle, crinkle,
crinkle, crinkle. Okay.
It's all good.
But it's called Scaredy Cat.
It's very
cute.
cute.
And it has little black cats.
Oh, look at that.
I like
I
it.
see it. Oh, cute.
So most of it is beaded. There are, cross stitches
Can I
on
see
it.
that?
Absolutely.
How beaded that is.
There are cross stitches on it.
Like
But here's how far I've gotten on it.
Super beaded.
I have a white piece of paper. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But here's how far I've gotten on it. So, of course, I'm doing all of the cross stitches first, and then I'll go back in and do all the beading last. But it's just on perforated paper.
Now, does the beading go over the cross stitches,
Can I
or
see
is
No.
it in their own spaces?
They're in their own space.
Okay.
And did they give you the
So those are-
perforated paper
Yes.
already?
So
colored?
everything comes in the kit. So you get your
Cool.
beads, you get your
So
pattern.
are you done with the cross stitch part, and now you're on
paper.
beaded, or?
No, so I'm not done with the cross stitch part yet. But this kit, like I said, I think it was $12, but you get all of the
paper is
thread that you
crazy.
need. You get 2 needles, you get all of your beads,
This is crazy.
you get the perforated paper, and go to
And
town.
does it tell you how to attach the beads and
Yes.
all of that stuff? Because I would be like, yeah, okay, I'll just glue a bead here. That's not how you do it.
Very detailed
That's
instructions.
not how you do
It,
it.
You should maybe not purchase this.
it does say, stitches charted, stitch all the
complicated.
cross stitches and half cross stitches first, and then attach the beads. And then it tells you based on what type of beads,
Oh.
if you're attaching them with a half cross stitch or if you're attaching them with a full cross, so that they lay correctly.
I cannot. You have to stop doing everything else and work on this because I cannot.
Yeah.
I know.
It's very cool.
It's really fun, and it's something different, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it when I'm done. I'll frame it.
It sounds
I
like
like
the way they
it
have
makes
it
it
framed
sound
in
like
that
the beads
picture.
would be easy.
Yeah, it
Like,
does. I mean, it's just
I
making
just
a
assumed it would
cross.
be really hard.
It's making a cross with your thread like you typically would, and you're just picking up the bead and putting it through. So,
That's neat. I like it.
yeah.
I have that one that my husband's aunt Bernadette gave me that I think has a couple of beads.
oh
I'll
yeah,
have to check it out.
and you get this cute little button.
That's cute.
You see?
It's like a little pumpkin button to attach to it.
Ooh.
So again, like you get the whole kit, and there's
cute.
there's quite a few on 1, 2, 3 stitch, but I know obviously next time we go back out to the Craft U, she has a pretty big Mill Hill section in the store, in the back of the store, next to the fabric. So if you're interested in trying one, and I know that I'll be picking up another Mill Hill kit the next time
My
we go
friend
out
Brooke
there.
is going to the Craft U tomorrow on her way here because she's coming to visit me.
So
that's
tell her to pick
lovely.
up all the good
No,
stuff.
she was like, "Do you want anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take one of everything."
Yeah.
Yes. Bring all the things. How much room do you have in your car?
Next summer, hopefully we'll
Yeah, we
be
need
able, or next spring, we'll be able to
This
make a
spring,
road
for
trip
sure.
out there. So,
Yeah.
and I know that some of the ladies that we stitch with are wanting to go too. So
Rent
we'll
a
just
van,
we'll
we'll
rent a
take
van, or
everybody.
we'll just do a big caravan, and we'll go out there and spend the whole day and have lunch or dinner. So if you're interested, let us know.
That sounds
Join
fun.
our email group if you haven't.
Yeah, do that. Also, we have a Facebook page now.
Yeah,
'Cause
Steel
we're-
City Stitchers.
We're really modern.
So anything that we have fun
Modern
post
ladies.
wise, events coming up or anything that you guys need to know about, we'll be doing it on Facebook since it's not easy for us to get a post out on YouTube. So follow us on Facebook if you're on Facebook too.
Yay.
All right, well, those are my whips.
There
So,
we go. Everyone has
Whipped it
great
out.
stuff.
Yeah. All right. We will be back with finishes. Sorry, we had to take a snack break.
We're very hungry people.
I don't know.
I may grab a cookie.
I think that's a good idea.
I've done nothing but eat all day today.
I feel like that too.
There's just
Just
some
snacking
days.
eat. That's what you're supposed to do.
I know, but I've been snacking eating all day. So I'm just like I told Jason, I said, I think I have a pain because my body's like, stop ingesting like raw vegetables and like weird crackers that your body's not used to, and 2 chocolate chip cookies because I can't control myself, and 2 venti coffees this morning at school, and
Now she's sucking on her tea that she can't put down.
What kind of tea is that? I wanted to ask.
just black, unsweetened.
It looks very nice.
So I can't stay out of Starbucks even when I'm not working there.
You know,
Anywho's
I have
all.
a deep, abiding love for the book.
I wouldn't go that far.
No? Okay.
No, I mean, I do like it. I do
Someone
like it.
posted up some kind of pumpkin drink that you guys have right now, and I was like salivating.
The pumpkin cream cold brew?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and go to Starbucks, okay, and
Go
then
ahead and do that.
you're going to go and you're going to ask for a pumpkin cream cold brew. And it has cold brew coffee with 2 pumps of vanilla, if you get a grande. And then it has the pumpkin cream on top, which is our sweet cream that you can get over cold brew anyway. But it's the sweet cream with 2 pumps of pumpkin, and we use the blender to make it frothy. And then we put pumpkin spice on top, and then we put a nitro lid on it.
Oh my god.
And it's like a really fun texture on your lips, which I know that sounds weird.
Why?
Because it's like the frothiness, and then the coffee kind of comes through the froth, and then it like hits your tongue, and it's just really delightful. So
Yeah, someone posted a
You
picture.
can call us Starbucks. Apparently, you can be our sponsor.
I should tell my boss that. Anywho, all right. Well, now since we're all salivating thinking about pumpkin, we're going to talk about finishes.
Same.
So
Pumpkin finishes.
Pumpkin finish. Oh,
Yeah.
both of them
I'll
make
do
us
that.
very excited about
Life.
life. What do you got?
I don't think I have any finishes, actually. I've just been toiling away.
She's gonna have Batty Bakery finished in no time. So
Soon. I
next
really
video,
hope so. I really hope so.
yes,
It's time.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up.
or follow us on Instagram if you want to see a finish.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
show you mine, yeah. I only have the one finish,
but it's so
incredible.
good.
And you did a great job.
Thank you.
Wow.
I also really love this
I love
fabric. You
it.
both did great fabric choices
That
again.
hedgehog
Thank you.
was such a pain in the butt to stitch.
But he's so cute.
He's adorable,
Yeah.
but man, was he? That's the most confetti stitch she's ever done before.
It is a
Because
lot of
there's
confetti.
no pattern
Sorry,
to it.
long trouble.
That's
Yeah.
okay. It is a lot of confetti,
Yes.
but holy
yes,
moly,
this is
it's
another
pretty.
caterpillar. This is the Hello Pumpkin.
Yes.
It's
So
lovely.
it's so cute. It's
Yeah.
so fun.
It was so much fun to stitch. I will definitely, I'll do this one again. I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
Because I love it.
That's
I like
that's
this
a
acorn.
So
It's a big deal to say that you would want to stitch it again.
it was
And
great.
I like this
You think
pumpkin.
you'll stitch it again?
I really do. Because
Said
I
you
really
Really? Like
wanted
for a
to.
gift? Oh, is that a
Or
gift?
even to put, because this is going to, my husband's cousin, they adopted a baby. And the theme of it is owls and
Oh,
pinks.
that's awesome.
So
Perfect.
I'm like, yeah, that's going to you then. So
Perfect.
this is going off in the mail probably tomorrow.
Great
Awesome.
job, Erin.
Thank you.
A champ.
Yeah, I love
That's all.
that.
That's it.
What do you got?
Honey, I haven't had a finish since 2018.
Slacking. Oh,
Oh,
God.
dear.
And I don't have any finishes either because
Oh,
I've been
man.
working
Yeah.
on some giant
Well, you started
projects,
so
but
many things, too.
I can't stop. Can't stop.
Satisfaction of
starter.
starting is so lovely.
Yeah, I know. And I, well, when we get to haul, I'll talk about the next one that I just bought that I want to start. So let's get into haul. What have we purchased lately?
Oh, only vaguely. Well, I guess they're related things. So I was working on this little doodad on the impossibly small fabric, and I was using just like threads that I had been using from other things, and I just like shoved them in a Ziploc. And I was like carrying around like 6 Ziplocs of like different colors and thinking that was really silly. So I needed another way. So I went to Joanne the other day when my child was at preschool, so I was by myself
Mm-hmm.
at the store.
Can shop.
Weird. And I got this little purple box, which was like $1. And it's meant to be like craft storage or photo storage. It says it will hold like 100 4x6 pictures, so I believe it. I don't know. And I just put all my little extra bobbins in there. They're going to fall if I tip it too much. And
So
a little
cute.
bag for my travel ort situation. And I think it's working out pretty well. It doesn't fit the pattern that I'm using because it's just printed out on normal. Like, it's not going to fit in there unless I fold it up. But
Yeah.
maybe that's okay.
But it'll fit in your bag. It'll fit in your project bag.
Right.
So-
So just like,
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I like it. And I had a coupon, so I think it ended up being like 75 cents. So, yeah.
Go to Joanne's.
Hit it up. Also, the Bain Library in Bellevue, of which I am a friend, recently had a book sale. We have an annual book sale, and we sold a few other things, including book lights.
Nice.
I got this one. Have you ever seen these? I've never seen these before.
It's
But
the best.
you put it around your neck, and then you
Oh, that's
there's
nice.
like 3
Yeah,
different
it's pretty
brightness
cool.
levels. This button gets stuck, which I usually can fix, and probably will fix after this. But I tried it out for the first time recently, and it was very handy. My other light was like a little clippy light that I would like hook to my hoop or like try to clip onto my leg. And it was sort of awkward.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate its brightness and I like it, but this was very nice because it's just like hanging there.
Great for car stitching.
They're awesome. So we lost power one night and I was stitching.
Oh.
And I got that out and I used it and I stitched for hours with no power
Mm-hmm.
That's
Sounds
amazing.
nice.
in the dark.
That's how I wear my glasses, the ones that have the light on it.
Yes.
Oh,
Jay has
nice.
a picture of me when we didn't have power at our house. And it was me, and he fell asleep.
It's hilarious.
You're
Because
like,
I just stayed up and stitched because I was like, well, having no electricity
Might as
has
well.
no effect on me whatsoever right now.
That's
So, yeah, those come in handy.
My friend Margaret stitches with a like hiking headlamp on her
Oh,
head
yeah.
sometimes,
Yeah,
which I really love, and I love seeing pictures of her doing that.
that's funny. Yeah, that's good.
Finally, I was thinking the other day that I never have enough scissors for all of my things, and I hate switching them around. It just drives me crazy because then I have to remember where I took them from
Mm-hmm.
and put them back. So I went on Amazon and I found this pack of 5 scissors for $14 or $15. So that's
$3 a scissor.
$3 a pair, which is pretty affordable.
Mhm.
But they're all different colors. They're all little birdie scissors.
pretty.
Aside from these ones, are not the same as the others.
There's
This
a
one is
good
like
back
the
to it,
double
too.
bird.
That's really cool.
Gold. And then we have rose gold, brass, rainbow, and like a brushed silvery kind.
Those are so fun.
And I just got them in the mail today, but they feel nice. They don't feel
Yeah,
like
they
they're gonna break.
Yeah, they feel nice and heavy duty. Mm-hmm.
So,
Perfect for that. Stick them in there.
yay. It will just, like, I would have put one in my little purple box now, because then I will not have to steal
Maybe
scissors.
a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers.
Ooh, we're so close to that, I think.
I know.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Ooh.
great idea. And shameless self-promotion. I'm right now carried them here in this little bag that I sewed the other day.
Shameless, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I actually don't know that I'll ever sew that pattern again because it made me a little crazy.
It's
So,
really there's a lot of
It's like
stitching
a
on
one
that
of a
thing.
kind
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for me.
Nice.
Some exciting stuff.
Yeah. All right, Erin.
We're on a bit of a budget crunch over here, with the new one coming. So I haven't been able to purchase much. The only thing I have purchased is this guy. I don't know how close you can show it.
Mhm.
So it's like a
Ooh.
pack of a bunch of them, and I'm going to pick 4,
Hold on.
and I'm going to stitch it in green, and that's what will go with the heart placemat. So those will be in the corners because it's a Nordic design. I don't know how well you can tell from that, but I'll also I'll give Kristen the
There.
link to the Etsy page.
Oh, that's better.
And then you
Those
can.
are very
yeah,
cute.
Those
Yeah,
are
there you go.
awesome.
Yeah.
They're all different, yes? Yes.
Yeah, I think I want to do 4 different ones too. Like
That's
the
really
Merry
cool.
Christmas. I want to do the snowflake.
Wait, are you doing these in the corner?
Yeah, so they'll go in the
Okay.
corners, the 4 corners of
So,
this.
Merry Christmas,
In
snowflake.
green.
Ooh, are you going to do the little house? And the house is very charming.
Oh, maybe I wasn't going to, but
The house is cute. The snowflake ones, I like the mitten.
The mitten is nice.
it's hard to pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
The mitten would be a nice homage to Michigan
To
as
Michigan,
well.
yeah, a little Michigan hint in there.
Flip it over. Like do it reverse so it looks like
I like that.
Those are really cute.
Nice.
Thank you, but that's it. Everything else is in my to purchase once we have money.
Right.
Also, we have that box coming, and I keep in my head. That's what I keep saying. You have a whole box coming to you.
I want it
someday.
Stitchy stuff. I just can't wait.
So the box that we're talking about is the Color and Cotton 2019 Harvest box that you had to pre-order back in. Oh my gosh.
It was July. It was my birthday. July.
Yep, we had to do that then. So, and I think it's $100 for the large box, and then it was $50 for the small. Of course, we both went for the large box because we're gluttonous, and that's how we roll. And anyway, we had to leave the Lion King. That was what we had to do. We had to leave so we could put our deposit down at 7 o'clock because once 7 o'clock hit, man, we had to have our finger on the trigger, ready to go.
It went really fast.
Yeah,
it sold out in 2 days or a day. I don't think we had to be quite as fast for the large box as we thought we had to be.
Yeah, but I always think
I still would rather.
The Witchy Stitcher that Jody and I dyed fabric for, her boxes when they go within 30 seconds. That's how fast it is. If you hesitate for a minute, they're gone.
Second think that choice? No.
Well, you can't. You have to keep refreshing your page and just be ready to click buy. But she only does she did 75.
She does 75.
Yeah. So yeah.
Looks tight.
But anyways, so those are fun.
When is it supposed to arrive to you?
End of September, it said.
Yeah,
so.
they keep saying they haven't sent the invoice yet, so obviously it has not shipped.
It'll probably be a little delayed. Those boxes always are, but they have a lot of stuff that they have to put in there, and they're waiting on other vendors and stuff to send all of their stuff. So we get it as long as we get it before Halloween, just so I can play with it. Not even that I'm going to use anything out of it, probably.
One day I will do a box. It sounds really exciting.
Well, we're going to get fabric and thread and a pattern.
Sounds so fun.
And extra.
It's like Christmas.
I'm going to lose it.
Probably a needle binder.
I'm so I can't. If I think about it too much, I get too excited.
If you stay calm.
Speaking of budget, when Jay and I do our budget meeting, and we're going over everything, and I'm like, oh yeah, wait, hold on. By the way, put $75 in there because I have to pay for the rest of that box this month.
I had to do the same thing. I'm like, don't forget because it's a special card I used for it.
And he conveniently forgot that I had put the deposit down on it. So he thought it was a new purchase. And I was like, well, we talked about this. And I'm like, Jay, I bought this back in July. No, I'm getting it.
It's been an age.
I'm not giving this up. All right, Joe, what'd you buy?
All right, so Kristen and I got the same pattern, the kayaker that you started.
Would you have it?
Yeah, but it's in black and white. But there's, I have the pattern. Obviously, we can't put that up there, but that's what it is.
Gosh.
So my big undertaking with this is I am not going to cross stitch it. I am going to bead the entire thing.
Oh, girl.
So the lady, and forgive me, I forget her name. The lady that was doing the beading at the Stitch Day.
It wasn't Margie.
I'm not the person.
I can't remember her name. But if you're listening, thank you for bringing all your stuff because it inspired me to do this. So I've only done one pattern before that had beading in it. It was my Russian nesting doll pattern that I did for my mom. And the beading part was so fun. So when I saw her working on her beaded project, I was like, I was so pumped. Yeah, I was like, I gotta do this. And then Kristen found this pattern for us, and one of the things that we like to do together is go kayaking. And so it was perfect. So found the pattern, and then what I had to do is I had to figure out the colors of the beads. So I went online. And I found a chart.
Of course there's a chart.
Which is a DMC to Delica Bead color chart.
Hey.
Which
the internet
is great. However, with the size of my, I'm going to do it on 14 Ada, which I already have my fabric for it. My problem is I don't know bead sizing. So, if I go to order them online, there's all these different sizes, and I don't want them to be too big, where they don't fit in my squares, or too small, where I have
So you
white
need to go to a
spaces.
store and actually.
So I think I need to go and like find
What I would
the
do
beads.
is if you guys can interject and just add it to the comments if you know how to do the sizing for beads.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
There's also this info at fibergypsy.com. Maybe they would have.
There's also
That's a good idea.
kits, right? There's beading kits that you can buy like on Etsy and different websites.
See, I've never
Maybe
found like a fully beaded kit. Like I don't know,
Like
can
full
you guys tell
coverage
us where you
beadings,
get
you
like
mean?
full coverage beaded kits? Because I looked and looked and looked on Etsy and stuff, and
Well,
I
like,
could not
That's
find
where
it.
that lady got them.
I know, but like
the beads that we got for the Mirabilia for
Yeah.
Electra.
the Mill Hills.
Yes.
We got those on 123 stitch.
Right, but maybe we can see what size those are because that would be the perfect size.
Well, you can also do the conversion from DMC to Mill Hill on going to the Mill Hill website. So
Yes.
Oh.
they may also be a good resource.
I know Joanne sells delicate beads, which is why
Oh, okay.
I looked them up because I was like, well, I'll just go to Joanne's with my chart and I'll look.
It might be cheaper than Mill Hill too.
It might be, although I think if you buy, there's also different ways you can buy beads. You can buy them by the number and by the weight.
Oh.
They
I
buy
don't
them
know
like
how many
like
there
per
are.
gram. Well, this
This is a
chart,
whole new world.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's got stitch count, so
So
but
you're just gonna guess from that.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out as I go. But what's really nice about this pattern and what made me feel okay about doing it fully beaded is that the colors are very blocky. There's not a lot of confetti, and so it looks like it would be not easy, but
Well,
fairly.
here's what I would recommend on that is to get the clear, it's like the filament thread,
The
or
thread.
whatever,
Mhm.
and then use that so that as you're stitching, you just put the new bead on and keep stitching. Like
Right.
you're not like changing the underneath thread.
I would
You don't have
not
to worry about
I
it like
wouldn't change
showing
the
through.
I think I'm just gonna do it all clear or white.
Yeah,
My fabric's gonna be white, so
Mhm. This could be so much fun.
yeah, I'm
really
excited about it.
Go get them.
I know. The only thing I'm a
Do
little
it.
worried about is like kids and cats and dogs. Like these beads are gonna be in my vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, but you need to get one of the
Well, that
boards.
before
they-
they really cool
before they get
organizer.
my- I know.
That's what
You have to
need.
get like a sticky. It's like a sticky board that you
Like the diamond painting thing.
Well, kind of, but it's it comes like on a little case
Okay.
that people use for when they're beading. But like you open it and it's sticky, it's tacky, so you dump your beads out on it and then you
just
can
pick 'em
organize
up
them. But
by
then
the
they stick
needle.
to the stickiness. But then you can pick them up with your needle, and then it's a case so that you can just shut it
That's very
Oh.
handy.
and then put it in your
Nice.
bag. So if you guys have a link for that on Etsy or you have somebody that you've purchased from, let us know.
If you've done a fully covered beaded project, any advice, I gladly take it. I'm gonna be starting this as soon as I get my beads, which will be probably this weekend.
Woohoo!
Yay!
This is an exciting
Ooh,
time.
I'm excited for that.
Exciting times in a young woman's life.
That
Starting her
is- that's
first
all I
beaded
have.
full coverage project. Something we've
All
always...
right, are those your
That's it.
Oh, okay. Real quick, I know you guys have all seen this magazine. If you subscribe to
yes.
Just Cross Stitch, but it's the ornament magazine that came out. But there was one.
There are a lot of cute ones.
There's a lot of cute ones, but I wanted to find real quick the one. Oh, of course, Steph from Lindy Stitches has a super cute pattern, and this would actually work for my family because I have 3 cats, and Rosie is gray, Kitty is brown, and Cece is black. So
Thanks,
Thanks,
Steph.
Steph.
Good for you.
this one is also super cute.
Let
So
me see that.
I have a piece of fabric too that's kind of funky that I think would look cute to do this pattern
Ooh.
on. It's like a pinkish sparkle.
Do
So
it up.
I'm gonna like.
Cats do love.
Oh my god.
It's so cute, and it looks like I could bust that out in like a day or two. So
You would finish that in a day.
super cute.
Easy
So
peasy.
the other thing that I purchased in addition to the Mill Hill kit, I was just searching on 123 Stitch as I do, and I really like Japanese geishas. I think they're beautiful, and I love artwork surrounding them, and it's just really, really cool. So, of course, you probably have all seen this Mirabilia kit, but this one came out in, let me tell you, let's get a date on this bad boy. This was 2017,
Oh.
and it is
Love her.
this. geisha.
She's lovely.
And she's heavily beaded.
Pretty envelope that it's in.
They all come like that. So that's
so
She is heavily beaded. So, like
Man,
all around
you
her
guys
head
are
with the cherry
hopping on
blossoms
the
and things.
Bead train.
Yeah.
So,
bead wagon.
but you know,
Bead wagon.
I have no plans to start her right away, just because I want to get some of my whips done, and I still
Cut
need
to
to.
next video.
I know, but
Next
this
video, she's
one's
halfway
going to take
done,
me
it's
a
fine.
while to find the right piece of fabric. So, you know, when I picked Lady Justice, you know, I found the perfect piece of Picture This Plus that just kind of spoke to me, and it blended well with the pattern. And with her, with having so much pink in it already, the picture kind of looks like it's on pink, but I'm not a huge fan of that. I feel like I want more of a contrasting color in the back. So if I don't do white, I'd probably do something like maybe like a variegated greenish, grayish color, or like purple, something to kind of just bring
I
out.
don't really like the pink either.
No. So
Pink's not bad, but
No.
I can see why you'd want to.
but like she's so fun and
Get
she's
crazy.
so colorful. So like I feel like, and I see a lot of people do mirabilias, like Kyle, Reckmeyer does on Stitching and Sound. Like he does a lot of mirabilias, and he does them on funky colors, and they always turn out really pretty. Like I think it just it doesn't detract from the pattern, basically. So that's my goal with that. But that's all I've purchased because.
Budgets, man.
Oh God, it sucks being an adult, right? But I feel like I've spent my fair share on cross stitch this year, so I'll take a break between now and December, and then start all over again in January, unless something really catches my eye, and then I'll just do it anyway. So that's how we roll. But anybody else have anything to add?
I do. I have a future plan thing.
Oh yeah, future
So,
plans.
I'm trying to take a break from social media, but I ended up back on Instagram because that's pretty much just my cross stitch.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken down like my personal stuff, and that's like more my cross stitch. And there is somebody on there whose name is Teagues Douglas. And she is doing this really cool full coverage.
So cool.
And I never thought I'd want to do a full coverage, but I saw this and I was like,
get it to the show.
absolutely, I want to do that. Can you see it? The Mario Brothers.
Oh my
really
gosh.
cool.
Yeah, and I found it on Etsy. She sent me the Etsy link. And it's only $5, but I'm going to have to buy all the fabric and all the stuff for it. But once I am allowed to purchase again, that is what I'm going to.
Wow. How big is it?
It's not that big. I mean, she said that she just did another page, and she told me it's a really quick stitch, too.
She said it's a bunch of easy blocks of
Let's
color.
see. This was done on 18 count fabric, and it was 12.9 by 8.5. And I don't know what fabric she's using.
Holy Moses.
But
really
I
cool.
love it.
Yes.
And I know
She's
my
almost
brother's
done.
she's almost done. And I know my brother and my husband are going to fight over it. And I don't. I'm really excited to do it.
That
I've
is
never
so
wanted to do a
cool.
full coverage, but I saw this and I was like, yeah, I really want to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Bless you.
So that's my future. So thank you for that. And
Teagues Douglas.
being my friend on Instagram.
She's my friend on Instagram too, and she's always so encouraging. It's so nice to have friends.
She's
on
very
Instagram.
nice.
I love the Stitchy community.
I do too. We're very lucky to have
Makes me want to cry
people
with
around.
happiness.
I know.
Everyone is so supportive of everyone else, and
Everyone gives good advice. Everybody's very open and willing to share. Nobody thinks okay, I'm this great stitcher and I'm not going to help anybody and I'm not going to, share my wisdom. Everybody wants to give their wisdom and help us. And, we're all pretty new stitchers and we can always use the advice and the help, to become better because we all want to be better at it. So we love you guys.
It's fabulous.
It's fabulous. We're really looking forward to next year too. Hopefully we have a chance to get to some retreats next year. Hopefully this year we can get to that one in November.
Oh, yeah.
I still have, it's on my calendar.
And we don't have the only detail that I have is a tentative date. But as far as details about the cross stitch event in Pittsburgh, I don't have any other details. I'm sorry. If you do, please comment below. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about. I know Janice, I know you watch our channel. So if you have any details about it, let us know. But I'll be contacting the lady that ran it last year or this past year back in May and see what the deal is and if there's available spots. So obviously, we don't want to take seats away from people who have been going for 12 years, with our cross-stitch group, because that's an already established group that goes to this event. But if we are able to invite people to come, they're always, obviously it's better to have a full room than not. But if there are available spots, we want to see if we can put it out there to you guys and get your interest, and, hopefully you guys can get a spot as well. So we'll keep you posted. But it's in November, so it's coming up pretty soon. So, but other than that, awesome. We don't really have any other stitchy plans as far as get-togethers for the rest of the year because of Erin.
It's all good.
And my semester's not over till December, and everybody's busy with work and kids and all of that stuff. But next year, next spring, we definitely want to do, a road trip out to the Crafty U and have another stitchy event and just have fun. I mean, it's such a blast, and it's great to meet people and see our viewers. And I hate to say fans. That sounds so pompous, but I guess we do have fans,
That's a
right?
really good word for that, too.
Are we fans? Are you guys fans? Yeah, we're fans of you. You can be fans of us.
They're our friends.
You're our friends. Yeah. So thanks for coming back and joining us. And we will be back hopefully in the month of October with some updates for you, with or without Erin, hopefully with her. But we'll see how everything goes. But please comment below. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Please share us. Follow us on Instagram. You know our handles, and I'll link them in the description box below. And follow our page on Facebook. We need followers. Yeah, but we'll post any updates that we have on there as well. So if you want more up-to-date information about things that are going on, just check us out there. So thanks for coming back with us.
Yay.
Hope you have a good rest of your week.
Go team.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.